3 seniors graduated, did a lot of your scoring and rebounding and all those things. Can you talk a little bit about replacing 3 players who were that vital to last year's success?
Well, I don't know if you do replace them. They were as vital as you said, not only to what we did on the floor and what they accomplished off the floor as well. They were 3 tremendous student athletes. They'll be missed. Yet every year you have a graduating class that leaves the program. So juniors become seniors and sophomores become juniors and so forth. But as everybody can tell, when you look at our roster sheet compared to other teams in the conference, not only by age, but by class, we will be the youngest team in the conference this year with 4 new freshmen, but really 2 of our second-year kids in Leah Bolton and Kennedy Kirkpatrick did not play last year. So we've got 6 new ones, and the 2 other second years with Abby Seeker and Rachel Koneski had only averaged 8 minutes per game. So we have the least amount of minutes in scoring coming back, but a lot of coaches can look at youth as a problem. But the way we're looking at our youth this year is we'll have more room to grow. We will have more teaching opportunities this year than more, say, managerial opportunities last year with a veteran team. And I really believe that each practice has been a little bit more fun this year already because of our learning curve, and we are teachers more so than managers compared to last year. But with that said, we have to turn our youth into a strength as soon as we can.
Well, when you say they've been fun, in what way do you mean?
They make me laugh every day, from something happening off the court that they bring onto the court, or they actually now are young enough to still laugh at my jokes, and I can pick on them and they can pick on me, and it works out pretty well.
But look at the group for new girls. You said there's 6 girls who haven't played yet. How big of an impact do you see them having this young team?
Well, considering we only have 12 on the roster and 5 got to play at a time, everyone's going to see minutes. And the more they can impact practice, the more they'll have the opportunity to impact a game. And that's been really the goal of practices, is to make that very competitive and to teach as much as we can, because as I said, the learning curve is huge right now. But we will have to really continue to grow together. And in addition to having that growth, I really enjoy our team chemistry right now. I think that will be one of those intangibles. In addition to making our youth a strength, I think one of the intangibles, as I said, will be our team chemistry. Will take us a long way this year.
Going back over the years, can you remember a team that you brought back that was this inexperienced in terms of actual playing time?
You know, coaches have a short-term memory, so your guess is as good as mine. I've been here since '01, but this may rank up there with one of the youngest teams. But I've been coaching since '93, and I think in 1993 may have been the youngest team I've ever worked with. So there were about 9 freshmen on that team.
So is there some learning for you too? I mean, because you're trying to figure things out with a young group. Is there a little learning for you too?
Yes, indeed. We do more station work and break things down into smaller groups, and then look to apply our smaller group work into the bigger picture. So that's more, I guess, a better way to describe it. We're trying to apply things from smaller groups to bigger groups.
Among the new kids, I know you've had Rachel Myers committed forever now. But is she pretty well getting into things?
I believe so. She came from Liberty Bend down in Findlay, coached by Nate Irwin. He did a fantastic job. She played for the Dayton Hoop Stars AAU program, which is a perennial AAU powerhouse in the state. And she has had extremely good coaching throughout both programs and has been able to apply what she's learned to this level.
What are you looking for her to do as far as her role?
Well, everybody knows Rachel was valedictorian of her class. She's one of the smartest kids I've been around, not only in the classroom setting, but she's able to apply her knowledge on the court. Very strong basketball IQ, and I'm asking her to do a lot for that position. As we lost Jillian Halfhill last year, and Rachel Koneski's back, but Rachel Myers is probably more of a combo guard. I'm asking her to play some point guard for us, along with Kennedy Kirkpatrick. So not only is she learning our offensive system as well as our defensive system, so I'm throwing a lot on her plate right now.
Is Koneski kind of inheriting the thing from Joanna?
Well, she has the most experience at that position.
Right. How is she fitting into, perhaps the starters role?
She has the most experience in that position with play calling and knows the system at both ends of the court the best right now.
Are there particular freshmen at this point who've caught your eye, who've kind of taken the bull by the horns to get increased playing time early?
Well, they've all, like I said, have made an impact in practice just because of our few numbers. But if I had to have a starting lineup today, I couldn't even come close to it because they've, with young players, especially this age group, 18 and 22-year-olds, for every good day, there's a bad day. For every bad day, there may be 3 good days. So we've got to develop some consistency as a young team as well. But if I had to name a starter right now, it'd be tough.
I mentioned that you lost a lot of scoring and rebounding, but you also lost a lot of leadership too. Will you talk a little bit, are your upperclassmen kind of accepting that mantle of leadership?
They are. Jasmine Matthews and Deborah Hoekstra in particular, they're the last class in this program to have had 2 head coaches now. And even though it's been similar systems, we've had different coaching styles, and they have really risen to the occasion, and they got a great taste of winning last year, and they want to have a strong finish to their senior season as last year's seniors did.
Coach, how important will Eric Donovan be for you guys, knowing that you lost Jill and you lost Alexis down the line?
Erica's one of our hardest workers between the lines, and she not only played inside last year, she played outside for us. So you could call her one of the most versatile players on our team as well. So we will have to ask a lot of her as well to play inside and outside again for us.
Can Sarah Bear come in and play right away, or is she someone that's not ready right away?
Yeah, I hope so. Again, we have 12. And last year we had 12. We ended the season with 9, and all 9 played. The fewest minutes that number 9 got was 8.1. So I really believe everyone can make an impact for us.
You guys set any goals yet, Coach? I know it's early in the season, but look at you in the practice now. I've thought about goals.
Believe it or not, I'm not a huge goal setter for teams because I want to keep them very simple. I don't want it to put too much pressure on our teams. Just learn that the more pressure you put on them, it's difficult. And it's difficult enough because no matter what preseason prediction we earn, the bullseye on our back is just as big from one year to another. But we keep our goals simple. If I had to define them, we want to be playing our best at March. We want to have a very strong locker room setting. So team chemistry is very, very big, and with a young team that will continue to evolve, but I'm very pleased with where it is right now, and we just have to get better each day. Very, very simple. This program has a rich tradition academically as well as athletically, so to put a number on how many wins we want per year or what our team GPA wants it to be, we talk in very vague generalities of like just keeping it simple and wanting to do your best.